Nomad Studio. So today we started talking about leaders. What happens when we get pattern fatigue and all we know is the foundational patterns of push, passes, tucks, and whips. We start to think, oh, that's all we know and that's all we can do, and my leader is bored with me and I'm not going to go to CDC because I'm so intimidated because that's all I know. Well, if you know 5 and you start changing the connection points, that 5 quickly becomes 20. So we started messing around with understanding that if this is a sugar push by our baseline, 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 right? So we have all these different things, not to mention this one and this one. Right? So we have all these different options for every single foundational pattern that you guys know. The tricky part is just finding out how do we get to those handles. So tonight we started tackling that because we did a right side pass in our foundations class. So leaders, for you, the only thing that I had you do was start with a conventional right side pass. And as we pass over our follower's head, by 4, I tried to change to the handshake hold, anchoring in place. From here, I did another right side pass with the handshake hold. And we can complete it all the way down to the thumbs down, where I gave you guys a anchor replacement. So if we were doing this one, this would be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and now we lead out for 1, okay? Or you could do what my boy Carter was doing. He just kept rapid firing everything. He went right side, and before he could get thumbs down, he changed it. And then he just kept doing it. Perfect. Handshake, anchored, handshake right side, changed back to conventional. Okay? And then our follows built off of this. Remember, leaders, at the top of this pattern is where this space is provided. This is a request. Can you do a right side, not a demand? We're now providing space. This is a request to do this pattern. Okay? I'll hold on a second.
Okay, so we had 2 styling options for taking that space. One was an arm styling, it was a thread in honor of Travis. And then the other one was an extension of the pattern with footwork. What was really important in the footwork one is that we signaled early. We'll talk about the arm first. So for the arm, it's walk, walk, triple, triple. Your first triple is going to be perpendicular to the slot, crossing in front. Second triple is that anchor step behind that right foot. Just quick footwork. So first thing first that's important is taking small steps, not getting past your lead on 1 and 2. So on 1 and 2, I'm going to make sure that I'm small and I can still see my lead in front of me. By 2, I should have this space here. Lead should be out of the way, and I'm going to find this space early by my wrist. On 3 is where I start to punch up to the ceiling, not towards my lead. And so I'm going to go straight up with a finger. I like to do it like a finger styling to point up for my triple step. And then we had an option here if you just go straight down as you finish it out, or as you triple, you go down the hair and you can shampoo. So 5 and 6, couple options there. So one time all the way through, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Our second option was to...
That was Carter.
Our second option was to signal early and extend the pattern by 2 with footwork. So what I'm going to do is 1, 2. So we have 1, 2. I'm going to signal here. I'm giving outward pressure. I'm posting this in space saying, hey, listen to me. I'm going to do something just for a minute. So right here, I'm going to go forward and back with my right foot. Forward and back. And then I'm going to do my regular right side pass with crossing in front. And cross in front, regular anchor step. I'll do a little bit quicker. I'll do it with counts. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8.
Cool. Leaders, when this happens, don't be so quick to get to your 4, or at this point would be what, 6? Don't be so quick to get to that 6. Let them have that moment. A lot of times you can just add to this move and bring some value to this move like I did. Just like as they're doing it, like point and think all of your different values. Like A, oh, right? Like kind of let them have that moment and it'll actually make you a better leader. And if you're in competition and you hit this, it's a really good place to play off of, right? But if you guys just kind of do this and they're doing it and you're like, just let's get there, let's get there. That looks really rushed and it looks really cramped. Like it's okay, leaders, to hang out here and just be like, just bounce a little. Like keep the rhythm, just be like, hey, ooh, hey, and then change, right? But let that moment have its time.
Let it breathe. There's
Yeah.
a lot of breath in West Coast swing. If you guys are coming from country, it's really like spring go, spring go. West Coast has a lot of pause, West Coast has a lot of play, so get comfortable in those slow moments.
Cool. All right, thanks guys. You guys did awesome tonight. Good